Hi, Matthew Lyons.
Ellen Paige, please have a seat.
Thank you very much. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. So you're Dr. Paige's wife, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Here is the business card. Thank you for meeting with me today. I'm from ADP Automatic Data Processing. And would you happen to have a business card?
I do.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'd like to take some notes, if that's okay with you, throughout our meeting, just so I can get all the information and make sure I have everything correct. Is that all right with you?
Sure.
All right. Thank you very much. So this is ADP Automatic Data Processing, as I said earlier, and we help with your administrative tasks. So I've been to this facility before, and I just wanted to come and talk with you. Just to get down to it, I have an agenda for today, and at first I'd like to discuss your needs, and then I'd like to go further into possible solutions for these needs. So I understand that you have 2 locations in both Newman and Peachtree City with a total of 35 employees, is that correct?
We have 35 employees and they're paid bi-weekly.
Okay, so 35 employees bi-weekly. All right, I'd like to first begin with payroll. Can you walk me through your payroll process and exactly what it entails?
Sure. Well, employees keep track of their hours manually on time cards, and I collect them bi-weekly to enter into Microsoft Dynamics.
So you use Microsoft Dynamics GP?
Yes.
All right, and how do you feel about that system so far?
It works most of the time. It helps with payroll, but some stuff that we use on there, like summary reports, just end up having to be inputted into Excel.
All right, and how do you feel about the system overall? What do you like?
It's low cost and easy to use.
Okay, so let me get this. You want something that is easy to use and keep track of your timesheets and payroll while being low cost?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had any big issues with your current system?
Well, sometimes we have checks that are incorrect and have to be voided. And like I said before, the reports are sometimes hard to read, so I usually just use Excel.
Okay. Does it usually take a lot of time to gather everything together and process the payroll?
Usually about 4 to 5 hours. Is that normal?
Well, at ADP, we want to reduce that time spent on payroll to about 5 minutes and give you that time back to focus on your day-to-day operations. Now, what could you do with this extra time? What could you focus
on? Well, we're still growing in Peachtree and expect to hire up to 5 more employees in the next year. And on top of that, we are considering opening another clinic in the next couple of years. So definitely overall growth of the company and, of course, day-to-day operations.
So if I could offer you a solution to cutting back on this time, making payroll more easily accessible and easier to manage your employees, is that something you'd be interested in?
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to see in the payroll system?
The whole sorting, stuffing, and signing of checks takes a lot of time because we don't have direct deposit. It would also be really helpful if we could keep track of all our employee information in the same place, because that seems to get cluttered.
All right. And how do you keep track of your employee information now?
Spreadsheets.
Spreadsheets. And how much time would you say you put into these spreadsheets?
15 hours per week.
15 hours per week. Okay, so I see. I know you have a lot of goals for growth within the company. You're looking for something to manage your timesheets, give you that time back, low cost, user friendly, something that manages your people and their information, and handles your checks and maybe even helps with your growth. So, what is your top priority today?
We're really looking to not pay a lot of money because we're cutting costs to divert money to specialized equipment.
So if I could show you how ADP will help solve these issues and help your company out, is that something you'd be interested in?
Definitely.
Okay, so we at ADP offer new innovative software that helps you in all of your administrative tasks. It is accessible from anywhere, from home or from work, and here is actually a document showing you what we offer and a basic outline of our product's features. So you can see we offer cash management to help manage your expenses, management of your people, and risk management because we want to relieve some of the stress and hand it over to ADP. So here you can see through my phone. I'll show you how payroll and other features may be accessed right here. Okay, so here are some of the timesheets where employees are able to clock in with a card And their hours are stored in the ADP system here. And here you can see summaries of each employee. You're able to manage employees' hours and notifications being made to help manage your employees. So now can you see how ADP may relieve some of your stress or payroll issues?
Yes.
You may manage overtime and scheduling through ADP on top of payroll. And you see how easy and user-friendly the software is?
Yes, but with this usually comes high costs.
Alright, so of course cost is always an issue, and we take that into concern, but we offer a highly rated product that helps companies' overall performance and structure. I'll talk about price later, and we'll get more into that. So, managing employees seems to be a big issue with you. This software actually allows employees to access all their information, whether it be hours, scheduling, or even W-2s. This stops employees from having to come to you for this information, and stops them from taking up your valuable time. You also want to make your employees happy. So you see how ADP offers a solution to those timesheets and helps manage your people with a user-friendly software to give you back that time and money. ADP also cuts the checks for you, which will help you save time and become more organized, which seems like it's a big issue for you. And do you have any other questions or things you'd like to see that ADP may offer?
Not at this time.
Alright. Well, that I'd like to talk to you about price. So we do have an initial starting price of $150. That's just to get you started up and transfer all of your information over to the ADP system. And we do a price payroll process of $38.95 per payroll process for your total of 35 employees.
This seems nice, but we don't really have to pay much already. Just update our software each year.
Well, you see, in the end, with all the time that you'll have back, the costs will prove to be much lower with ADP, helping you in the long run with your goals to cut costs. This will allow you to maybe cut costs less in other necessary areas of the business. And we want to give you that time back, and everything is all inclusive, so you'll be able to access everything in one place, and it's very user friendly. It will take away from you having to go back and correct or even re-enter information. We want to offer you the best service because it'll make your job easier. And you have my contact information, and I will answer any questions that you have, and there's also easily accessible information on our website or anything like that. And do you have any other questions?
This all sounds great. I just need to run it by my husband first and see how he feels about it.
Well, I could actually come and talk to your husband if you'd like.
He's very busy, so I'll just speak to him.
Alright, when do you think you'll be ready for this, or interested in this service?
As I said, I need to talk to my husband about it.
Okay, so do you think we could set up a meeting next week sometime to discuss this more further?
That'd be great. I'm available next Tuesday.
Alright, so if I call and confirm our meeting at the beginning of the week, is that okay with you?
Yes, that's okay.
Alright, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alright, have a good one.
You too.